Our industry has evolved from a personal training background, if you like. So a lot of the industry training is personal training focused in the anatomy and the physiology. The reality is, to get people exercising, you need to deliver things that they want to do, and it needs to be fun, it needs to be social, and it needs to be emotionally engaging for them. So in that aspect, we're not training people quite so well. If our goal ultimately is to get more New Zealanders moving more often, then we need to be able to create more experiences for them, diverse experiences that people can fit into, and a lot of that is around training of how to create those experiences. So how to create a performance or how to create social connections and communities. Those things are actually more important than the physical. So my suggestion would be to remove the PT lens from all of our commercial training, all of our fitness training out there in the industry, and put more of a social and emotional lens over it so that we can engage with more of our communities and get more people moving more often. Hi, I'm Gerry Salmon. I've been in the health and fitness industry for about 30 years now. I've done just about everything there is in the industry, from gym instructing and personal training, 20 years as a group fitness instructor, and run commercial clubs, and then focused as a strategy consultant for about 10 years before opening my own brand with my business partner in Kōrero. Look, education's obviously really important. We need the industry to remain credible. We need people to want to come and exercise, whether that's indoors or outdoors, community or commercial. We need those people to have confidence in the people that are leading them. So education's obviously important for that. When starting a career in the exercise industry, I would say the most vital thing right now is to have a really clear vision. I call it a vivid vision. One where you first of all have a vision, but then the second part of that is you interrogate that vision. There are so many options out there, and New Zealand is about to be flooded with options out there. The options are endless, and there's some very good ones. But what you need to do is interrogate those options really carefully to make sure you're choosing the right one that fits your vision, but also has longevity in the industry, is in the right part of its life cycle, and that fits your personality as well. So interrogate that vision, then create a strategy around that vision. So that means visualizing again. Once you've visualized, interrogated, visualize again before you go into the implement and deliver. Quite often in our industry, we go straight from I've got kind of a vision, then we implement and deliver without really thinking about how does it fit with me and how does it fit with where the industry's at right now. Over the next 10 years in New Zealand, I think we're going to see, first of all, a massive fragmentation. A lot of different brands coming into New Zealand, international brands, franchises coming into New Zealand, and then we'll see consolidation. We'll see some of those brands come together. We'll see some of them group together, we'll see some of them drop off, and then we'll see, much like we did with low-cost fitness centres back in the 2008, 2010 around there, we get a lot of them coming in and then some drop off and someone wins the game. I think that's what we'll see in the industry in New Zealand over the next 10 years. Being successful in the industry really is about creating social connections and creating experiences that people love. I live by the mantra that love what you do today, the results will take care of themselves. What that means is if someone comes and has a session with you today, wherever that session is, if they love that experience, they'll look forward to the next one. The best exercise is always the exercise you'll do most often. So the skill that you need is really about social and emotional connections and creating an experience that people love and look forward to again in whatever environment that's in. As the industry over the next decade becomes quite fragmented and a more holistic approach to health and wellness comes in, I think it's critical that the industry as a group stays connected, that we work together for the betterment of the same goal that we've all got, which is more people in our community moving more often. Communities that are happy and healthy work much better together, so it's what we all want. So I think for the industry, what we need to do is remove that personal training lens that we talked about before and have more of a connectivity lens about how can we bring all these different brands, whether they be community, outdoor or franchise, fitness, whatever the brands are, bring them into one family with one purpose and not overthink it, because it's not actually that hard. We just need people to engage and have fun with what we're doing.